We are cooking. Okay, we're just going for a short flight. Somewhere in the world. Don't know where I am. Right. Cessna, let's see what you got. Okay. Hold on a second. Oops, not watching where I'm going. I don't want to do that. I mean, is that enough runway? Let's see. I don't think it is, so let's not do that. Laptop. Okay, now let's take off. Alright, how many knots were we? Oh, should be taking off already. Let's go. So this is Microsoft 2020. I have 2024. I have explained, and I will be interchanging which one I'll be flying because I like all of them. I don't know if I have a preference yet. They all look the same to me, actually. I'm beginning to wonder if Explain may have a slight edge on how the plane flies as being real as possible. I am trying to figure that out, actually. I do not know 100%. Sometimes it feels like it's more real. Like the physics behind all the flying. But I'll do videos in all of them. I would say it'll take me a while to do a video of a VR video in because for some reason I can't get to record it using OBS Express, overlay, OBS Mirror. That's what I'm using. For some reason it's not working, but it's working in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but not Explain. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. Let's see if I can get above the clouds in a tiny Cessna. So this is why I like, see that, whatever that is, that's a helicopter. This is why I like Microsoft 2020 right now. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. You see planes every now and then. I don't see. This is an island somewhere in the middle of nowhere, so you're not going to see a lot of stuff. But if I go to New York and stuff, you see a lot of planes flying around. I don't see that in 2024. I don't know why. It's very annoying. So I'm not gonna delete 2020 anytime soon. There are a lot of things I go back to get it. But I paid for all of them, so I'm gonna use all of them. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna reach up there. I'm getting some problems. See how fast I'm going. I'm not going as fast as I would like to. have full throttle. Oh. No, that's not it. Yeah, slow it down. And it can go above 2,000 feet, but okay. It depends on the wind direction and all that. So, and the wind gusts and factors. So I'm getting a little resistance. I'm at 81, 85, I guess. 85. I'm not ready yet. So let's go over to the creek. See what's that about? 13 miles. Let's see what's that about over there. I'll still try to get above 5,000 feet, but I probably won't make it. Yep. If you know me, I only fly VR. It just makes more sense. I don't know why you will not want to fly VR. It really doesn't make any sense to me. If you want to be real. And in my motion rig, even though you may not see it moving as you would like, it's moving as a real plane would, as close as possible. So in a real plane, you're not going to be like jerking back and forth like if you're driving a race car, right? There'll be slight movements. If I do this, see, it's moving a lot more. And I could even make more adjustments to make it move even more. I can do that as well. But it's really enough that I know that I'm moving because I can feel my body moving ever so slightly as the plane moves. Even when I'm going straight like this, I feel vibrations as if the wind is beating on the plane. Not every single time, but enough to feel real. Let's put it that way. It's kind of fun. Alright, 10 miles out. Can't see the runway yet. I may have to make a circle. Adjust my trim. I think Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is still working out some stuff. They have come a long way. When it first began, it was horrible, but now it's doable. But I think they're still working out some stuff, like anything else. It was annoying to see people online saying, "Oh, they want a refund. This is trash." Yeah, it was trash, but you want to get a refund? It's software. It means you can get updates. Right? It's not like you bought a car and it was a total lemon and it just won't work, and then I want a refund. I get that, because to fix it means even a car has recalls, but this is software. You just have to roll out an update and it's fixed, and they're constantly fixed. So I never wanted a refund. It didn't make any sense to me, but people were saying that, I guess, to boost their channel or something. I was flying X-Plane 12 yesterday, and that had a big update as well, because it's software. That's what you do. You got updates. It's a no-brainer. If I could see the runway, is that even a? That's probably not even an airport. I forgot what the symbol looks like sometimes. Going too fast. Oh, I'm at 4,000. Wow, I kind of crept up there. Almost 4,000. I want to get above the clouds. I don't think I'll make 10,000 though. that's the airport over there. And what's this? What's that symbol? Yeah, the symbols are different, so maybe I should go over there. So I'll just buzz whatever this is. See something that looks like a landing strip on the coastline. Let's see. Let me go down to 3,000 feet. Yeah, that looks like I'm gonna line up with that and see if I can land on it. I was gonna go like diagonally across it to check it out and then circle back to land, but I think I can land on that. I think it's this is a road. It might be somewhere to land. Let's see. I don't know. If not, just go over to Belhaven Airport. Flaps coming down. Let me slow down a little bit. I'm not sure if that's a runway, actually. It may not be. It may just be a street. Let's just see. Long enough to land this little plane, but it's not an official. What is it? Well, we'll soon find out. Let's go down to 2,000. Speeding up there, sir. It's so much fun with the VR. I don't know why people do that. And just so you know, I'm using my Quest 2. It's not expensive. It looks like a runway, actually. Not expensive, and it just works, right? I may probably upgrade to Quest 3 only because I forgot what it's called, when you can see your real surroundings, but you can see it in this one, like outside of VR, you can see the room that you're in, but it is a plane, but in black and white. With the Quest 3, you can see it in color. Ooh, getting some turbulence there. Full flaps coming down. I'm way too high, but I'm coming down. Wow, ooh, getting some movement there. The speed is okay. Is that a runway? I keep doubting myself. What is it? It has to be. Yeah, I think so. I don't see the markings though. That's the thing. I don't think it's a runway. I think it's just a road. Crosswinds. Oh, it is a runway. The lines are just now coming up, and I see the skid marks, and I'm so not lined up. Give it some left rudder. I got enough room anyway, so I'm not worried. There's no line, there's no center line. Where is this? Middle of nowhere? I need to float a little bit because I'm trying to get back on the runway. Ugh, that was bad. was horrible. As long as when I talk too much, I don't concentrate when I'm landing. That's why they don't allow talking in the cockpit. Yeah, it is a runway. I see the lights, but there are no markings. What's up with that? I'm gonna go over to Belhaven and see what's up with that. But I need to turn around. What is that? Oh, I thought it was a race car for a minute. Like, what is that? It's not a race car. Like, what's that doing there? Let's see if we can get out of here. What's up, guys? Crossing in front of me. Why not? Alright, let's get ready to take off. Oops. Let's get our flaps up. Okay. Don't need flaps to take off on this plane. I'll figure out which way to win this. I don't see an air sock anywhere. Whoa. I think my rudders need adjusting. They're very weird. And I always try to adjust them and I don't get what I want. Maybe I need new ones. Who knows? That was a horrible takeoff. Alright, so Belhaven is... Oh, wow. What's this? Okay. Looks like it. Near the ocean. Let's go to Bell. With X-Plane, I'm having some problems. So on my motion rig, I added every type of control that I need. Depending on what I'm flying. So I'm doing general aviation right now. So I'm using these. When I'm flying a Boeing, whatever that is, I use these. I didn't even see what I have here. That's for my Boeing. Back here, that you can't see in the camera. Oops. Back here, that you can't see, it's for my fighter jet. And here's my yoke, and here's my joystick. And if I'm flying a Boeing or this, if I'm flying an A320, A321, whatever, focus, then I use this. And they all work at the same time. If I were to move the commercial aviation throttle, it will briefly adjust my speed, and then this will take over. So if I do that, see, it goes down, and now it's going back up. So now this is in charge, and I bring it down. But then I could use this to bring this back in charge. Right? Wow, getting some turbulence. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So, as long as with the motion rig, it makes you feel like you're actually there. Oh, I'm getting some resistance. I can't go any faster. What was I going to say? So, when you buy this yoke, it comes with throttle and mixture and prop and all that right here. I totally disable these for that purpose, or I may give it a different purpose, because this makes no sense here if you have this and you have this and you have this. Likewise with this, there's the throttle here. That's not engaged either because it makes no sense. It's not real. It doesn't look real in real life. So since I have all these other things, right? So I totally disable those or use them for something else. And it's better you do that because you don't want to mix the thing up like it's confused like what's supposed to use. It's already doing a lot of work on this side with a lot of redundancy, but you don't want to mix it up with having these on and this on. I'm getting a problem here. Don't know where the runway is on this airport, so I may have to either go higher or just buzz around it. I need to trim. At 3,000 feet, which is not bad. Is that the runway over there? I don't see the runway. I guess that's the runway. It just looks so unorganized. Getting kind of hot in here, so I have my fan here. Fan adds to the realism, except that when you're flying a plane like this, you're not getting the wind on your face. Obviously, it's cold, but it feels like air conditioning, or it feels in your mind it feels real because you feel like you should be feeling air because you're up in the air, but you really don't feel real air like that because you shouldn't be. You would die. But anyway, I don't see a place to land. Call that an airport? I don't see. I saw a better place to land than the other place. What is this? This is just dirt. I mean, you can land on dirt, but I don't want to. Going too fast. Wow, this is a waste of time getting here. There's nothing to land on. Let's see. So let's do don't like to leave the sim without landing, so I always have to look for a place. Of course, if I gotta go, I gotta go. But usually, I don't like to just exit. I just like to land and park. Again, trying to be as real as possible. It's a farm. It's a campground. So I'm gonna land 12 miles. I mean, even if it's a dirt patch, I can land on that. But I'm gonna land and then go on to a Boeing, I guess. Let's fly a Boeing 737 or something. Can't show it to you. Okay. Here. All right. 9 miles away. Okay. Let's get somewhere to park. Almost 4,000 feet. Let's go down to 3,000. Okay. Mind the clouds? Oh, I'm in some clouds. Okay. Clouds doesn't have to be all at 10,000 feet. There could be low clouds. I'm more or less in some clouds. Cumulus cloud and all the other things. What they look like. I can feel the wind blowing my plane around. It's the little things that help. That you pay $6,000 for. You need to feel. Only live once, right? All right, let's see what we have here. That looks like a run, right? Let's go around. Let's go, where are my controls? to slow down. All right, let's get some flaps down here. Might be a dirt runway. What is that? A little bit of a dirt patch, I think. Got some flaps. Sometimes I just use my pinky finger to get the flaps down. Is that really a runway? Got some more flaps. Flaps all the way down. Out. Wind is pushing me around, so but I'm going a little too slow. Whoa! What are you doing, man? You should have been dead. It was just practically gliding for a minute. Probably not going to be a crab landing, but I need to give it some right rudder. But I need to be in a position to do that. Go over it a little bit. Alright, straightening up a little bit. Right rudder, give it some right rudder. Back over. I'm going too much into the trees here. It's not exactly a place to, I don't know what this is. Okay. Stop right here. Go back to mixture. That's the end of that. Let's go with this one. I am in. Is this North Carolina or South? One of the two. part, let's do arrival. We'll arrive here and depart from, looks like it's a rainy day. Let's go take off from here. It's kind of a short runway. I just saw that. 5,000 feet. You can probably do it. How do I? I'm forgetting my 2020. Oh, here we go. I'm forgetting. All right, IFR. Okay, let's make sure my controls are working. Okay, not yet, not yet. Just checking everything. What's going on? I didn't decide to go anywhere. Something is happening. I don't know what it is. Oh. Why is it? So, again, because I have all these controls, they tend to get confused. So, one engine was being controlled by this, and it was causing it to fly and turn when I didn't want it to. I'm just trying to get back to the runway, which runway lights, taxi, landing. Oops, gotta watch where I'm going here. Of course, normally you wouldn't be driving in the grass like this, but I ended up here because and this is a no frills video. I'm just making stuff. I'm just enjoying the ride. Okay. Not trying to prove anything. Runway 23. Not totally lined up, but I'll just take it for now. There we go. Flaps 15 or so. Passengers get ready for takeoff. Should have had this down. Passenger. I'm looking for the no smoking, seatbelts and stuff like that. Seatbelts on. No, that's off, sir. Oops, not that. Okay. There we go. Seatbelts on. Get ready for takeoff. You're not rotating. Yeah. Whew.
Positive rate of climb.
Yeah. Flaps. 0. I didn't even check see how time I was supposed to go. Autopilot here. Nav not coming in. Put the PD on. Alright, start now, start now. Where am I going? I did not properly prepare this flight. Okay, I was watching TV and I don't even know where we're going. Not picking up. I don't know where the movie's in the back of me. Pick up the path, but I'm not seeing it. Where's the path? What's going on? Why is it turning? Wow, that was weird. Let's try to land on this. Going to heading mode. I thought we were in nav mode before. It's not. Yeah, let's see if we can land on that. Where will I have to? See, I don't know the name of it. I don't know what heading it is. Is that 25? Man. There's a way to find out. May have been put 25, 20. $4,007. Okay. Probably far enough, I guess. To make a 180 turn. That should help me get on track. And heading at 20. Let's take it. Down. I'm at 200. That's not too bad. 200 is good actually. I don't go too high. Not too high. This way. Okay, I think I see the runway from here. Angle, nothing bad. I'm getting off track, but I'll get back on track pretty soon. I get a heading of 20. A little more speed. me, but I gotta line up. Okay, flaps. I think I see the runway. Gear down. In there. Slow down. Not lined up yet. Too fast with the flaps. Too fast like that. Slow down. I'm trying to put some air brakes in. How did I get so fast? I wasn't going so fast before. Air brakes on.
2,500.
I don't want to mess this up because I don't want to go around. Some more flaps will allow it. I'm descending, so it's speeding up.
Sync rate.
Okay, I got it.
Sync rate.
Just make it.
Sync rate.
Just
1,000.
make it. Still too fast. Slowing it down. I'm putting in more flaps. I'm leaving it
Sync
in.
rate. Sync rate.
Slowing it down a lot. So I'm leaving them in.
500.
Hitting the rudder. Okay, some more. No more flaps.
400.
Some more flaps. Wow. This is
Sync rate.
Alright, we're slow enough.
Sync rate.
It's a good rate.
200.
It's not on the runway. Rudder. Right rudder. I'm beginning to float. Try not
No
to.
sync rate. Too low. Terrain. No sync. Pull up. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
Come on.
Too low. Terrain.
There we go. Okay. There we go. Whew. All right. That was scary. Oh, that was fun. Okay. This will be my last flat. I'm gonna take a break. Just gonna park it. But yeah, so that's what you do when you don't know the direction of a runway. You subtract, so you go parallel to the runway, and when you go around, you subtract it from 180 because you're making 180. Don't make a 360. That would be bad. At where you started. So you should subtract it from 180, and you get the direction more or less of the runway. And then you just line yourself up. I'm just trying to get to the gate. Can't let the people off right here. Passengers will complain. Can't let the passengers off. Going too fast. Should be going below 30. Yeah, it's too fast. I'm going at 50. Got a ticket. Like, really? It's coming. Going way too fast. Especially when they have all kinds of cars and weird stuff driving in front of me. I'm at 40, still too fast. Usually I just roll over them because they shouldn't be here and kind of messes things up. And I have nowhere to park this thing. Where's my gate? How am I supposed to get through there? You're blocking me. Alright, let me clean my plane up. I'm not even in a right. That's horrible. I'll just keep it here for now. Brakes are on. Oh, brakes are off. I don't know what's that about. I didn't even turn on my landing lights. That was horrible. Make sure they work. Yeah, I didn't turn the moment I was landing. Alright, that's it. See you next time. Bye, everybody.